Okay, we're doing it here. We're live. It is 85 degrees. We're in Stockton, California. This is Santos Jr. I haven't made a video in my car in a while back, or for a little bit. First of all, I want to thank you for checking out my channel here on Next Level Consulting, and I appreciate you for giving me a little bit of space within your mind, the paradigm area as I call it. Now, what am I talking about in this video today? We're getting a little bit of road noise, but I'm going to try to make this video work. I'm going to do my best here to make this video work. I was on the thought of living a victorious life, and I have many videos that talk about the battle of the mind, that talk about the battle of the words that we speak and how we speak to ourselves and what we say, and you know, you find that a lot of people are doing a lot of wishful thinking. They're doing a lot of wishful thinking. They wish that they can break free from that drug habit. They wish that they can break free from this thing or the other thing, or alcoholism, or some other kind of vice that they may be stuck with. Maybe it's gambling, because I used to be a big-time gambler and lost a lot of money. Finally, I made a conclusive decision, and I got the total victory over it. And I have the total victory over it every day. And you know, wishful thinking is hoping while you're doing the same thing over and over again. You're hoping, you're wishing, and you're surrounding yourself with the same class of people, and that is not going to give you the victory. That is just not going to work. Wishful thinking is part of what I call insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. You're hoping, but yet you go right back, you know, like the person that sticks the needle in his arm. And I'm not here to judge anybody, but I've been there. I grew up around a lot of that. The person that sticks the needle in his arm, he has an escape for a little bit. Obviously, he's doing that for a reason. He believes that it's something good that's helping him for a little bit of time in his mind, right? This is the way this guy thinks, or her, or she thinks, while they're sticking that needle, and then they get that escape for a little while. And then they go away from it. They're not thinking about it. For a little bit, it's out of sight, not of mind, because they got their fix. But next thing you know, they get that thought back into their head. That thought creeps its way right back into their head, and there they are again, sticking that needle back into their arm. I know I'm being a little graphic here. Well, sort of graphic, because this is real. This is real life. You know, this wishful thinking stuff is real. It's not imagination, as I talk about in some of my other videos. You got to use the imagination station to get you from point A to point B. So I was on this thread earlier, and I'm making a short video because somebody's going to see this video. And let me tell you something. It isn't until you make a solid, concrete decision to say no to that type of stuff that you really hate, but you find yourself doing it over and over. And yes, it has to do with your focus, but you're not going to fix your focus, and you're not going to fix that vice. You're not going to get away from it just by wishful thinking. It's just not going to happen. You got to make a conclusive decision. You got to make a decisive decision that this is exactly what it is that you want to accomplish and that you want to do. And let me tell you something. You're a fighter. You on the other side of the screen, you're a fighter. You know, it doesn't matter to me what you're struggling with. And you may have years of this underneath your belt. You may be struggling for many, many years, and you're doing the same thing, and you've just come across my video. By the way, my name is Santos Jr. If I didn't introduce myself here on Next Level Consulting, what do I call myself today? I call myself a motivationer, a visionarian. I'm the type of person that grew up with a really, really ugly lifestyle. I was traumatized as a young person, and I had bad I was operating on bad paradigms. So believe me, I've been in the drug scene, I've been in the alcohol scene, I've been in the gambling scene, I've been in the woman relationship, bad woman relationship type scene. I've done a lot. I've done a lot. And I'm not here to talk about me, but I'm here to talk about the fact that if you want to get the total victory in your life, it boils down to one thing. Well, at least on this topic that I'm referring to, getting the victory in your life, it boils down to making a solid, conclusive decision and then reinforcing that decision with whatever it takes in order for you to get from point A to point B. So you're not doing the needle thing. So you're not doing the gambling thing. So you're not running around chasing women, because none of those things are going to fulfill you. They're not going to fulfill you. In fact, I talk about this in one of my other videos, inner joy. Inner joy comes from knowing who you are, who you truly are, and what you truly want in life. And what I'm talking about here, getting the victory and winning over this wishful thinking continuum, because the majority of the world's population are in that mode every single day. And it's total insanity thinking that you're going to get ahead, that you're going to do something better tomorrow while you're still doing the same thing over and over. The same old, like people say. So with that said, I hope this encourages you on the other side of the screen. I thank you for your time. Hey, this is probably one of my shorter videos, but I believe in you. You're made out of the same stuff that I'm made out of. And if I can make a conclusive decision and get the victory and win the battle of the mind every single day, you can do the same thing. Comment below. There'll be some information below this video if you want to speak with me. And subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and I will see you at the top on my next video. Santos Rolon Jr. here, Next Level Consulting. Remember to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day, daily, in spite of and because of.